is going to be here a little later than I planned tonight. Yeah, well, specimen J17 hasn't gotten its full examination yet, so yeah. Taylor was supposed to do it, but here we are. Yeah, it'll only take me like 20 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, well, we brought it in alive. Okay. This orifice. Yeah, we're pretty sure it's still alive, but we're not totally sure what it is yet, so. Yeah. No, I'm just supposed to take notes. You can hang out here if you want while I'm doing it. It's going to be really simple. Oh, you're the one that got it. I'm actually really jealous about that. I wanted to do K5. Yeah. Well, it looked more, it looked a lot closer to the research I've already been doing on that species. Yeah. But everybody wanted K5, so here I am. One of the J specimens again. No, they're great. Great. I just haven't figured them out yet. That's part of the problem. Yeah, I've examined like 5 or 6 of them now, and I still can't tell what everything is that I'm looking at. Like right now I think I'm looking at the ears, but you know, things' ears aren't in the same place as they are for humans. And it has all these like protruding things that we have to get samples of. So yeah, I have my sample kit too. Actually, would you run and grab me the number 2 sample kit? I think it just looked at me. I can't tell what its eyes are. Yeah, go ahead. Interesting. What are these? Okay, so this has got to be right there. That looks like multiple eyes. In multiple places. J16. Kind of reminds me of J3, where it's got the one there and the one there. Oh, thank you. Yeah, hang out with me. We can go get dinner after this. Which one did you do today? We've actually had one of those in before, oddly enough. Almost exactly the same. We sussed out a couple things about its physiology. Okay. You get a little bit rough. Not painful, but you do a little bit of thumping on this particular species. Just to kind of check these protrusions. They have this elasticity that we yeah, see? Isn't that super weird? Yeah, it ripples in this odd kind of like jello-y way. Yeah, no, Taylor was telling me about it. This one does the same as the other J series ones do. This one looks different than the other. You see that? Yeah, come look at this. So it's not symmetrical. I mean, obviously, humans aren't symmetrical either. But there's like a second. You see that? Yeah, there's like a second protrusion coming out of this one. Yeah. And when I jiggle it like this, it goes all jello on me. Super weird, right? Okay, so look at the other side. Notice where you see the, yeah, come over here. Right here. This little part, that's not there on the other one either, but there's less of the second lobe. This is why I think these are ears. They're very similar to humans in like, well, you know how the shape of ears are made to like kind of be conical so that sound travels into them and it gets directed into them. And even though these aren't shaped like human ears, they are definitely directing sound into them. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. That's really cool. No, I've never had one of them like wake up on me. They're kind of in this weird twilight state. I thought a second ago when I was talking to you that it was looking at me. But no, I've never had any of them like move. So take a look at this over here. These multiple eyes. It looks like 7. Kind of in a spider-like formation, in my opinion. There's 2 on the top, and then there's some more on the side. You see that? Yeah. I need to get some samples. So if you notice this stuff right here, yeah, this is completely unique to J16. We haven't seen it on any other J species. Okay, we're gonna get some samples of that. Okay. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind running them over to the lab for me when I'm done, that would be rad. We could get out for dinner a lot faster that way. Yeah. Well, it appears that there are... You can tell that they change color. See, they go from the top of the head down to the ears, and they change color as they go down. I swear it keeps looking at me. This one's really interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get one of each like shape and variety. Like, so this one right here, it looks almost as though it has a different function to me personally. I don't think so. I mean, you talked to Dr. Foreman, right? He's studied all of the creatures from that cave at length, and he doesn't think that what we're doing hurts them, but you know, I don't like to think about it a lot, if I'm honest. They don't appear to bleed in any way when we take samples like this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the cilia on the back of the head too. It's very weird. It has like almost a plasticky consistency. It's very strange. And a couple more samples from this side. Yeah, Italian for sure. I'm suddenly like unable to get fettuccine Alfredo out of my head. I don't think it has anything to do with J16. Although these do kind of look like noodles, just a little bit. Yeah, no, I've been here since we brought in the A series. Yeah. I gotta work extensively with A and B, the A and B species. Okay, we gotta get some of that stuff in the back. Yeah, it's a super weird texture. Okay. I'll do like 4 or 5 of these. If you could run them to the other building map for me, that would be rad. Yeah, they can't run the tests on the J series in the lab in this building, unfortunately. Oh, I did forget to do that. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, the muscle test. We're not sure if they have muscles the way, you know, most vertebrate creatures do. We're pretty sure that they're vertebrates. But their spine doesn't function similarly to ours either. Everything about them is so alien. It's kind of a wonder we found them here on Earth. I mean, you know, which of the species have you been working with? Huh. Oh, those ones are weird. Yeah, no, I haven't gotten to touch those. I don't think so. They kind of try to keep us in, like, working on similar things that we've already worked on. The A and B species were very similar to J, but this one has more of these, like, these weird protrusions, but their vertebrate structure is very similar. Their teeth appear to be kind of similar, so Dr. Foreman kind of seems to think they might be in the same family or something like that, you know. Yeah, F was weird. Honestly, when I saw them bringing in F, I think it was F2, I had a moment where I was like, I need to quit this job. That thing looks so alien. Yeah. Every once in a while I get that cosmic existential horror feeling from our job. Okay. I think that's enough of that. I'm tired of that. Yeah. We got of samples of the back part. Not yet. I have another sample to run. Yeah. Well, I love your company. This is so boring usually. I'll do the muscle check now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so we did the eyes. And now we need to do the jaw. The specimen appears to have some kind of bony mass in the jaw. I'm just going to feel right below. You see this one? Like where an Adam's apple would seem to be on a human. There's like this sharp, like jagged protrusion. Not really humanoid, really, because of the way their bodies are shaped, but their faces have something humanoid about them. Creeps me out sometimes. I know. Oh, I know. But like you see the way their jaw is, what I think is a jaw. Their mouth doesn't open though in this particular one. Like I know when you were working on, what did you say, F? They did have like what was obviously a mouth. I can't tell how these ones eat. Maybe they don't. Maybe they. The skin has an interesting texture, kind of like yeah, exactly. Like they could photosynthesize possibly, but that doesn't make any sense because they live in a cave, so there's no nutrients down there. Like that's what I saw when I first saw them. That's what it reminded me of, but they don't have access to any sunlight, so I don't know. It's possible that they consume carbon from the air, like for their skin. So this forehead area, you see that protrusions up there too. They really mimic the jaw ones in this right here. Come over. You see that? Did you see it? I swear to God, this one keeps looking at me. Don't think about it. Try not to think about it. Just keep thinking about fettuccine Alfredo. Ooh, with some shrimp or something. With scallops if they have it. Where's that Italian place? What was it called? Yeah. No. Yes, that's the one. I think it's on 5th. Yeah. I'll buy. I'll eat that last time. Okay, I don't like. You see in the back here where the neck is? Same protrusions again. I'm really confused about that before. There appears to be, like, here, do you have a glove? Yeah, put your gloves on. Yeah, the ones in the back. So when we brought them in, they were super sharp. Now they're really dull. I didn't feel like the cave was particularly inhospitable. I've only been down there once with the research team. So yeah, okay, we touch this around here. It moves, yeah. Right here in the back. It wraps around in this. It's like hypnotizing. I feel like we maybe need to take samples of it actually. Here, let me grab the the inner orifice, what I think this is here. Yeah, I just kind of let it do its thing. But yeah, would you look back at this? Yeah, this is the one that was sharp right here. It's barely anything now. I think that they can retract the protrusions back into, yeah, back under the skin. No, it takes a little moment. It's too long, if you ask me. Yeah, this one right here. Okay. Yeah. Gotta do the other side too. With the way that it's kind of down the back here. You see that? How it's a different coloration and kind of a different texture, honestly. Yeah. That's where I was getting samples earlier. And you, yeah, what's that? Yeah, you see? Jelly as heck. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do both sides again. I think so. 7? It looks like 7 to me. This one right here, though, in the middle, I don't know that it's so. When we brought them in, they were closed, right? There was nothing there. That one was still open and it hasn't changed like the other ones have. Right there. And it looks different than the rest of them. Oh, right there. Yeah, if you would. That would be great. Genuinely fascinated by this one. The differences between the other two species is, you know, I don't know if this should be a J. I feel like we should be opening up a new category. Like, because even though it's got the same, like, overall structure here, all these different protrusions, they make me feel like it's its own species. Let me grab the, yeah, one last thing, and then we can head off to dinner. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I just have to put some samples of the skin around the face. Well, one of them secreted poison, oddly enough. It wasn't poisonous to us, but it was poisonous to one of the other species, oddly enough. once I get these samples all set up, I will start cleanup. I'll get the specimen put back in cryo. And then, yep. Then it's pasta. There's a different, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me, though. Yeah. This gets really boring, just the cataloging. I like doing the research afterward. And the cataloging, like, not the cataloging of their actual traits and stuff, but like of when we start comparing them to the other species. Right here. Yeah. No, Foreman told me to get every part that had a different texture or a different color, because the one that poisoned the other one, only one little spot on it was poisonous. It was right where it had this purple marking. Yeah. Yeah, we can just leave it here. The cryo is just right back there. Yeah. I just flip a switch pretty much. Okay, let me gather you my samples. One more. Okay. Yeah, you take this one. And yeah, you got them? Thanks. I will be done in 2 minutes. Or 2 shakes of the lamb's tail, or maybe 3 minutes. I just have to write a couple notes. And then I'll, yeah, you got it. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. We're gonna get you back under.